My name is Adamawa State. I'm the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Energy Development for Adamawa State. When he assumed office, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, he met, particularly as regards my ministry, he did meet a huge indebtedness to contractors. He did also meet a good number of abandoned roads. So what he did at that time was to, of course, invite most of the contractors to a roundtable discussion, especially those who had abandoned sites, of course, for non-payment and other reasons. He was able to sit down with them, discuss issues surrounding why they actually abandoned some of these projects. And to cut the long story short, they were able to agree on a number of things. One of the number of things they agreed on was a payment plan for the outstandings. In addition to that, he had also worked on them, gotten them to return back to site to complete some of these abandoned projects.
Engineer Eli Younes from BCA company. What is going now is asphalt work. Asphalt work, we are doing 5 cm asphalt. So now after the surface dressing, you see now here is surface dressing. After surface dressing, this is the asphalt come annexed. So now we are doing, let's say, this work, it should be finished in 10 to 14 days.
I believe that Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, is doing very well in terms of planning and execution of this infrastructure, because he developed interest in making sure that the Adamawa people are getting value for their money. One, by ensuring that all the due process is being followed in selecting a contractor. Two, he makes sure that payments to work done is promptly made, so that contractors are not abandoned site on the premise of not payment, and at the same time automatically completing projects timely to avoid any delay or abandonment of any other project.
Recon Construction Nigeria Limited company has been in the field of construction for the past 50 years, since 70s. As you can see, Doctor's Quarters Road, which is 1.6 kilometer, we have done all the stages of the road. Now we are at the final stage, which is the laying of the asphalt, and hopefully in the next 3 days to get completed this one.
With a man of such financial discipline and prudence, I'm not actually surprised as to how he's managed to utilize the very scarce resources available to the state to channel them into various infrastructural developmental plans. Now, taking you back to when I said how much of a financial discipline he's got, even after various contractors won various bids for various projects, he directed me to ensure that we got additional 5% discounts from each and every contractor, meaning, i.e., will be also now dipping into their profit margins. And that's how prudent of a person he is. And I'm very, very excited and happy to be working alongside him.
I'm happy, at least it is coming at the time when I'm the permanent secretary of this ministry. Most of these projects were initiated during my time, and I'm happy that commissioning a project, starting and completing a project is a landmark achievement for any administration, because it's something telling much on the government that at least it has started, it has finished. And I'm happy also to inform the general public that most of these projects are being completed within the time frame. And in fact, some of them are even before the time frame.
And it is Omoro recently. This road is about 1,400 meter length with 10.3 the width from drain to drain, drain two sides, and there is spar about link like 325 meters, which is total about 1,725 meters. You know, we are going to commissioning this road by the grace of the God within 3 days, and we are on it. We are almost done, remaining maybe today or tomorrow, and we will finish before the commissioning. Commissioning our road, it will be on the 25th of this month.
Construct almost 400 kilometers of rural roads across the length and breadth of the state. And his plan is to have all communities be accessible by roads. And this, of course, again, in their own little way, opens up, you know, the communities to business opportunities, you know, because most of them are farmers also. So you would expect that they have an okay route in, you know, moving their produce or their goods from the farms to the various markets. So this is something also he's aggressively doing. And as I said, we're working closely with the World Bank to ensure that, you know, the nexus point between the rural roads and the urban roads meet up at some point in the near future.
Been here since 2012. We've done a lot of projects in Port Harcourt, bridge work and overseas work also. And now we are here in Adamawa State. We look forward to have a lot of projects other than that we have in hand now. We've done a lot of site visits to the site with the commissioner and the PS also and the director of the ministry. And during the visit, we get an advice and some remark, let's say, and some inspections that we have to recorrect it or to remedify it. And this is which is improve our the job on site also.
I'm engineer Ghassan Ghanem and the project manager for the projects ongoing now in Yola, in Adamawa, which is mainly the police roundabout interchange and the total flyover junction. You know, the crisis in supply in the market, you know, we face a lot of challenges getting cement, iron roads, but we were so excited to do the project. People were so excited. So even before we got the award or before we got the advance payment, we mobilized quickly to the site. We started seriously. We mobilized a lot of equipment. We mobilized everybody. We brought the most experienced people, each one in his field, because we believed it was a challenge to finish it quickly and finish it on time.
So virtually they were complete. They are now being commissioned, just about 8-9 months before 12 months. So we're happy about that. And this goes down to the commitment of the executive governor, who is able to pay them the contracts as at when due. As we are talking today, we have no any outstanding certificate of by any contractor awaiting payment. All of them were paid.
His Excellency, he is trying very well. Even I go to any other places, I see the Hendry, His Excellency Fintry hand touch everywhere. I hope that the luck will help him to achieve the more he can achieve, and by the grace of the God, he's going to do.
His Excellency has been a wonderful governor for Adamawa State. In fact, I call it as a blessing for Adamawa State. The governor has really worked hard for them, which I can also feel from the community, from the people, really appreciative of his development project. We hope that these projects will continue and the people of Adamawa State will also appreciate and support His Excellency in achieving these wonderful projects for the development of Adamawa State.
I think we have done remarkably well. This is, of course, based on the, feedback from the general public, and I'm happy to say that we have embarked on an aggressive developmental plan, particularly with regards to infrastructure, roads namely, because that's what my ministry is saddled with the responsibility of doing, constructing new roads and rehabilitating and maintaining existing ones.
We are working on daily basis with the Ministry of Work. They are every day. They are here on the site, all the sites. They are working for the benefit of their state. I see that the projects, there are very many projects, not the same place, many places. They are taking care of their projects. Many engineers with the ministry, they need the quality work. This is the same target as we as company, and their target is the quality work.
We are happy now that most of people are appreciating our work, especially Adamawa government, Adamawa Ministry of Work. We put all our effort. We used a lot of our resources, a lot of experienced people to do it. Big support was from our management, from Triacta management, Triacta MD. He was supporting us, pushing us to do the job.
Actually, we face a lot of challenges here since we are a new company in Adamawa now. And the spreading of the worldwide pandemic caused by COVID-19, it has affected our progress in the state, but and even it has affected the mobilization of our equipment to the state also. But God, by His grace, we boost our effort. We accelerate, we mobilize our equipment, we accelerate the work in order to mitigate any delay that might occur on site. And it's obvious and undeniable to say that Adamawa State, under the leadership of the governor, Fintri, is in the first time on a realistic journey to sustainable development.
Yola is developing, traffic will be more. I believe it was good timing to do it at this time, because you know when times comes that you have a lot of traffic is very big. To do such construction also will be to manage the temporary diversions and traffic also will be a big issue.
We hope that these projects will continue and the people of Adamawa State will also appreciate and support His Excellency in achieving these wonderful projects for the development of Adamawa State.
I feel so happy, but because Governor Fintri is coming to my area for commissioning of a street. I want to appeal to Adamawa citizens. Yes. By 2023, they should vote for Governor Fintri to come back for the second tenure and continue his project, because he's trying his best as much as possible.
I'm Oliver Gapem by name. I'm a resident of Savonpegi here, Hukauku. We have been living here. There was no road here. The road to doctor's quarters, if they even describe for you where is doctor's quarters, you cannot know the road. But he has done well constructing road to reach every area here. And our community, as I was earlier telling you, we are grateful. Personally, I am grateful with what I'm seeing here. It is appreciated that we can see somebody that can walk like this. You enter your house, there is a tar road here. I appreciate him. He has started doing many things. He flag up, and what he is doing, I appreciate that. If he can continue to be doing it, it is a good one.
Sunana Samuela Dogo. Ina zama a Green Village Numan. A gaskiya ba mu san abin da za mu iya yi ma gwamna nan ba, wanda ya yi mana wannan wuri ba. Irin ruwan da ya ba mu wahala nan wannan wuri. Ina kwance a gadona, ruwa ya zo ya dauke ni da matira a sama, ina lilo a kan ruwa. Na tashi na shiga ruwa ya shiga gida. Saboda haka wannan mutum gaskiya ba za mu manta da shi ba. Yawanci mutane mu nan abinda muke fara kenan, mun ce ba za mu manta da mutumin nan ba. Ubangiji Allah ya bashi long life. Kuma aiki da yana yi da gaskiyar nan, ba mu san za a iya gyara wurin nan har an fita waje in zanna nan ba. Saboda haka godiyanmu da murnanmu Ubangiji Allah ya saka masa.
I am grateful as a person and generally as a community. I know everyone is happy because it is a dream come true. Though basically there's the word that said political instability. Most of the projects, they are not stable. But when it comes to his, he has really done what he said he will do. And as a community, we are grateful about the whole thing because now people can freely move. I appreciate him wholeheartedly, and with a promise that if he will really want to come out for the next tenure, I will, as a person and as a community, will support him wholeheartedly.
My name is Sani Khalid from Hong in Hong Ward, Hong local government area of Adamawa State. This particular road was one of the worst in Hong town. But today, I think he has shedded our tears. He has done so much to this road. He has done justice, about 4 kilometers. I think we have not expected this, but today, honestly, when we saw the commissioning, the life here, we are so happy, and the people are so happy. The infrastructural development that took place right here in Hong today, I think it's a landmark in the history of Hong, and so far so good. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Umar Ahmad Fintri, has today put his name on the sign of time. I think the best way to appreciate His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, is to give him another trial of a new term.
Satisfactions is working closely with our Executive Governor because he's a textbook definition of a grassroots politician who has been in the system for donkey years and who grew right from the grassroots level to where he is today. So he's a shining example to many of us. In fact, for me, he's a political mentor. He's also a master strategist and an astute politician.
When I traveled today to my hometown, what I realized was that besides the urban infrastructural, development, I could also see a rural infrastructural development, which is also a very, very, very important aspect of our economic life, because the rural infrastructure, that is what provides the farmers, and other, occupations, to move, whether they are farm produce or cattle or sheep or goats or whatever. So I think he has done marvelously well. Well, is just a testimony of commendation, for doing, a good job. And I think both Governor Fintri and also our party, the People's Democratic Party, are to be commended for that. My message is that they should continue, to support Governor Fintri and also the People's Democratic Party, under which platform he came into office, and he has been a member of the party, for years now. He was in the State Assembly, he became a speaker, and then he was an acting governor, and now he is a substantive governor. I think he has acquired the experience and the necessary skills and expertise to pilot the state in the right direction.